face because I look really crazy. But yeah, so well, I'm here to help you understand anything that you would like to know. I don't know if you want me to introduce myself or that's enough. We just go straight to the point and help you understand whatever you want to know.
Well, yeah, thank you very much, everyone, to be on the Zoom call tonight. So this is going to be a little bit of a chat. We're not going to do a presentation slide because I believe most people on this call already know about Mining City, Minebase, and Bitcoin Vault. So tonight, I really want to sort of just introduce myself as well, because I'm Shaun Skuman, as you can hear from my accent. I'm a South myself. Been in London for 23 years, worked for various corporate companies and clients in the world, and still do that. But crypto is my passion. And when I say crypto is my passion, I don't have money in the bank. All my money is on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and now I'm adding Bitcoin Vault. And so I don't believe in paper money. I don't believe in central bank systems. And I live right because most of my clients are banks. I know how the banks operate. So I don't have my money in the banks. Paul, over to you, because you quickly introduce yourself.
Hi, thanks, Shaun. My name is Paul. I'm Shaun's business partner. We run the World Business Club together, and I'm from Panama, from Central America, but I live in the UK. And I want to say thanks to Fundi for introducing us to this amazing opportunity. And I'm also learning as I go, but you know, yeah. But I've been involved in the crypto side of things since 2015. Well, I bought my first Bitcoin around 2014, around there. I don't have it. I spent it, so I'm not a millionaire. So I wish I had kept it, but that's it. But we have amazing opportunities coming up with Bitcoin Vault. It reminds me very much of the old days of Bitcoin. And so we sort of like, is where Bitcoin was maybe around 5 years ago.
Correct. So, yeah, very much so. In fact, Paul, so you are Paul, Alan?
Yes.
You are Paul, right? Okay, yeah. So we were discussing the other day with my husband, like what was one thing that we could have done differently, knowing what we know about crypto, especially about Bitcoin today. And we were like, we were not going to buy our first house, our first car, our first thing, you know, like we were going to keep everything and not ever spend it. So I hear you, what you're saying with that one. So you guys are already member of Mining City, am I right? Both Paul and
that is correct. That's
yes,
correct, yeah.
Yes, we are. So we through the World Business Club, yes, we are. I'm not sure if everybody, the 26 people in here are, but so we might have to start explain it from the beginning.
Okay, I see. Okay, so I wasn't 100% sure about the nature of this meeting. I thought like it just you just want to have a chat. I wasn't, I think, very clear that we're doing a presentation. But however, I've been involved in Mining City since July 2019. Got involved in Bitcoin in 2015, around October. So that's basically my experience. However, in network marketing, my first network marketing company was in 2004. So Mining City is my third network marketing company. So I can't compare it to every other network marketing company. So my experience is only with 3 companies, which I've done in all the 3 companies, went all the way up to the top. And I always thought like I was making the first money on the first company, and I thought I was making money in the second company. And like Mining City just completely different level in every way. It's not just the money, but in every way. So it's kind of getting, for me, my experience about just generally this industry has just been getting better and better and better. So when I got introduced to Bitcoin, my experience first time was not very good. Second time was okay. Learned a lot and obviously made money as well. The company went bankrupt did not manage the company eventually very well. So, you know, they went out of business. I left the company before they closed down around May, when I see that they're not going to survive. With Mining City now, just about 1 year in plus. 1 second.
There she is. We can see her. Wonderful. So that's a great story. It's very inspiring to find out how long somebody's been with the company. And I mean, Hannah's, I've seen her on YouTube so many times, and her videos and stuff. But the question I've got for you, Hannah, is what attracted you to the fact of Mining City? Because you actually went out and you walked between the mining equipment. So what attracted you to make this really stick to you?
You know what, Paul, when I was in my second network marketing company, like everything was 100%, like they were on blockchain. There was no way that you could doubt there is no mining behind, because everything was on a third party, verifiable, and so forth and so on. So I thought I knew, you know, I thought like I've seen everything and there is no way to cheat in anything. But then when I needed to go into that, eventually when I see that things are not going well, the second time I get involved, I didn't want to make a mistake. At least I wanted to do my best to make sure that I'm not making any mistake with all the knowledge and understanding I have. So before I get involved, I said, I'm going to have to go and see and check the documents they have, the agreements they have, like everything that I thought like I did not do this time I wanted to do. And also, like in my first experience, in my second company, cryptocurrency, in my first cryptocurrency company experience, there was no like registration or company, like a face that you can attach to it. It was like, it's completely no CEO kind of style. I bought into that concept as far as I was with the company, but deep inside, I always felt like I wish this element were there. You know, like every time people ask me question, where is the company? Where is the registration? Things like that, like we don't have. It's one of the objections that I needed to handle all the time. So this time I wanted something that has a solid structure, solid everything. So I wanted to check those things. That's the reason why I wanted to go. And I must be honest, like my first reaction was like, no, you guys are a scam. You know, there is no way mining is profitable anymore, because my experience was like mining is no longer profitable anymore. Like it's a done business. It's no more. So when they see that, I see that they say they're mining, I'm like, how come you would be mining? So I remember chatting with Eyal. I was very resistant to every information that he was giving me. And then he kept on proving to me, he's just an amazing, so patient with everything. So he kept on proving to me, like, this is the document, this is the CEO, this and that and that. And I said, like, I need to come and see you because I have to see all these documents, verify in Kazakhstan with the government, with the minister, that these documents are actually real. You know, I was really tired of like going through the same experience again, especially second time, I wasn't necessarily making decision just for me. There were people behind me. And, you know, first time, if I make a mistake, it was just going to be me. Second time, I cannot make a mistake, you know, at least I have to make sure that I'm doing everything. So I was scared to take that step because there's so many people that will fail with me if I did fail. So that's why that motivated me to go and have a look, the mining facility, check the documents, verify with the minister in Kazakhstan that indeed this registration is correct. Interviewed the employees outside of the company, independent employee work on site, asking them, you know, how they understand the whole thing. They have no idea about network marketing. They're just employee running a company. So it was nice listening from them, independent. So I'm like, on spot, I say, like, it can't get any real than this. Like, this is real as I can see real. And that's when, like, right on the site, I did a video announcing to everyone in my group, telling them, definitely we're doing this. Like, it can't go anything better than this. So yeah, that was what motivated me for me to go and have a look at the site. And the CEO himself flew from wherever he was to come in, show one person the entire site. That's how serious he was and committed he was. So that was also a plus. Yeah.
So were you, Hanna, were you mining Bitcoin back in the day?
Yes, I was mining Bitcoin, Alan. That's the only coin I mined for a long time. Yes, I did mine Ethereum also, but I was mining Bitcoin. That was my first introduction, was to Bitcoin. And yeah, everything I know about other coins like Ethereum, Zcash, Monero, and all the others was as a result of Bitcoin. But yes.
Your time that you spent in Kazakhstan with the mining service you just explained to us. I mean, we've got some people on here, I don't know, some people already know your story, and there's also people on here which don't know anything about mining. Can you give them the feeling of walking between the mining service, because they're extremely noisy and they're not, it's a different environment. What was your first experience of walking between that mining service?
It was, I don't know, it was crazy. Looking at containers in a big land, like it looks like a construction site. And there are little machines in the containers connected to each other, very hot inside, extremely hot and extremely noisy. You cannot talk, like, well, you and I can't talk each other inside and could hear each other. Very loud, and there is fun. And then I'm like looking at the machine, I'm like, oh my God, like this is the machines that print money, like literally print money. And I'm just like, everything down to me, like, oh, wow, this is just another level. So it was just like literally looking at a machine that prints money. It's literally word by word. You know, when we explain it to people about Bitcoin mining, it's so complicated and they end up getting lost. And whenever you say Bitcoin mining is really printing money legally, it just doesn't make sense until you go on the site and see the machines. I'm like, wow, these are the machines that actually print money. That's how I felt, like this is real amazing. And the beauty is that we're printing money legally. The only time you can print money, I mean, if you print money, you'll be legal. But this time around, legally printing money, and these are machines. Us, we just connected to this machine through Mining City websites, and we just collecting whatever these machines are printing. However, they are construction sites. There are engineers on the site, electricians on the site. There are security, highly secured environment, accessible at the same time, very secured. So the bodyguards are very scary because it's many on the site. Right in front of it, there is a huge plant for, I think for tomato or something. They do some kind of planting. Right in front of it, there is another plant. Right opposite, there is a plant for money printing. That's how it feels like.
That's so cool. Okay, I'm just gonna admit, if I ask a question in the group chat here in Zoom, how many people are I don't know, can you say yes or no if you're not mining?
Can you just repeat your question, Paul?
Okay, in the group chat, I will ask how many, who is not mining? Could you answer in the group chat who is not mining?
Now, we're moving a little bit on from the Mining City, because Mining City started off mining Bitcoin. And we're now adding on into December 2019. Was it for Bitcoin Vault? So how does the two Bitcoin Vault and Mining City and Minebase sort of fit together? If you can sort of give us a bit of an overview of that, Hanna. You're muted there. Hanna?
Did you say something? Sorry.
Yeah, I ask if
yeah.
With Bitcoin Mining City, we started off mining Bitcoin, and then in December they started with Bitcoin Vault. How does Bitcoin Vault, Mining City, and Minebase all sort of fit together? Because people's new the border contract and see the different names.
So in the beginning, as you know, there is Bitcoin. Since Bitcoin was invented, there are many other cryptocurrencies. We call all the other cryptocurrencies altcoin, right? So currently there is over 6,000 cryptocurrencies. Not all cryptocurrencies are worth your money, worth our money. So they basically, when you invest in other cryptocurrency, you look at three things, as you know. Number one is, what problem is it solving? What's the technology? And who are the developers or the brain behind it? So whenever you decide to invest in other cryptocurrency, you make sure that the three top things are at least answered. So among the 6,000 other cryptocurrencies outside of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Vault comes as another option, can be considered as cryptocurrency. Now, the question is, does Bitcoin Vault qualify? I mean, what is the answer to all the three top questions that we should all be asking? What's the solution? What's the technology? And who are the brains behind it? So in the beginning, Mining+City was only mining Bitcoin. Mining Bitcoin was, as you know, it's 21 million. It's been mining since 2009. The rewards has gone less and less and less. Right now, there is only 6.5 BTC Bitcoin every 10 minutes. So that means there is less to eat for so many people. So Mining+City became very innovative in terms of, you know, creating our own coin, not Mining+City, in fact, Mine-based. So the relationship between Mine-based and Mining+City, Mining+City does all the marketing, the promotion, sales, advertising, and Mine-based is a company that does product development. They are innovation company. They invent things, so many things. The CEO is very innovative, an accomplished inventor, had no many product that anyone can Google and find out about his background. So they invented this technology called Bitcoin Vault, cryptocurrency Bitcoin Vault. So what is the idea behind it is, as time goes on, Bitcoin mining is going to be more difficult to mine because it's getting less and less. Already, the big question is, even though Bitcoin was launched in 2009, the truth of the fact is a large majority of Bitcoin is owned by a minority in the world. And for most cases, most of us have missed out on that. So one of the vision, the bigger vision among the technology, the solution and everything else, the big vision for Bitcoin Vault and the developers behind it is to give people like you and me who did miss out on Bitcoin a chance again. But beyond that, of course, it solves one of the biggest problems in cryptocurrency that has been here forever. And many developers have tried to solve it. They could not solve it, which is security. And if I ask many people on this group, I don't know what the answer is. And I've asked this question to so many people. The answer was, if you work so hard and you save your money, many people save the money or accumulate wealth to pass it to the next generation, or, you know, for so many things. But all of us have this one thing in common, that we think beyond us, beyond ourselves. Something bigger than us is what we want to pass it on, whatever that is. So if you have to have something like that, obviously you want it to be secured and protected. Now, I am like you, Paul. I sold everything I have. I literally have very little asset, physical assets. I'm a lot into digital stuff. I would love to make sure that I secure this thing for my next generation. So Bitcoin Vault solves that biggest problem, that biggest question that we have, security. And all of you can go ahead and read on cryptocurrency and how much money have been lost. You will see so many stories. That's problem number one, biggest problem in cryptocurrency. Number two, what technology? So the technology is called third key. So there is additional security key that they added on top of Bitcoin. So when you look at the technology, Bitcoin is basically Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin Vault is basically Bitcoin, just better because of the added third key element, which is more technical. We don't need to know. For average person, I think it's just enough to know more security added into it. And number three is, who are the developers, the brain behind it. And that's when Mindbase comes in, their reputation comes in, the CEO's reputation comes in, all those things. So all the three things makes Bitcoin Vault definitely the next big thing next to Bitcoin. I'm not going to be brave and say Bitcoin is better than, Bitcoin Vault is better than Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will still remain the king of cryptocurrency, but definitely Bitcoin Vault has a big space in this, in the cryptocurrency. And for people who want to cash out, good amount of wealth out of it and grow money, grow wealth and, accumulate money. Whenever you solve a big problem, there is big money attached to it. So there you have, if you give Bitcoin Vault to so many people, you're solving so many big problems. As a result, the money is going to be a byproduct. Yeah, that's how they're related, Paul.
Great. Shaun, the other day, and Fundi, the other day, we discovered a calculator that we can give, that we can work out approximately how much we can earn by mining Bitcoin Vault. Shaun, shall I do it or you want to do it?
Fire away, fire away.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen here.
Because while Paul is getting his screen up, I want to say thank you again for Hanna to come on and make herself available as well. I do agree 100% with around keeping and holding on to crypto, and especially with Bitcoin Vault. And Bitcoin and Bitcoin Vault is really some cool stuff. It's going to revolutionize the world, because we can see across the world that the current money systems in the world is busy failing. Central banking system is failing. Not just the South African rand, not just the US dollar, not just the British pound, but the euro. All the central banks is in the process of changing, and the money system is going to change. So as a person who works 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, it is worth getting involved in crypto and keep your money into something that has a real tangible value. I'm going to give it over to Paul to show you the mining calculator on here, and then I'll maybe go into CoinGecko and show you a relationship between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Vault, which I'm extremely excited about.
Okay, so for a while I've been looking for a calculator to work out, in real terms, in real life application, how much mining power gives you. Sorry, there's someone waiting to come in. So I found the website Mini or mining app, .me. And it's a calculator, it's an online calculator that works out roughly how much you can earn, taking into consideration today's Bitcoin Vault price. So the Bitcoin Vault price is $114.74. The hash rate, it's I think it's the total amount of hash rate already in the mining Bitcoin Vault. But what we care about is in this part here, which says plans. When you come to mine Bitcoin Vault, you have to buy a plan, yeah? And the minimum plan is, they're here. They're in Spanish, even though I changed it to English. But say that we go for the 600 for the standard, because I think they're getting rid of the basic. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. So 600 will give you 6 terahash. 6 terahash in computer power is $600 that's how much it costs at today's exchange rate. And this generates a month 3446. So this is at today's exchange rate, 6 terahash. This is roughly what is paying out on a monthly basis. If this was to go up, that will go up as well with it. So this is just a very quick calculation what mining hash rate gives you for what you buy. So basically you are actually buying physical computer power that will mine Bitcoin Vault for you. And it's actually managed by Mining+City, which is the company here, down here. So that's all I wanted to share, guys. Shaun, back to you.
Cool. So what I want to do is as well, because everybody is on there, the biggest question for people in crypto is, what is the coin going to be worth is it worth putting money in anything that is outside your normal paper money? And I follow a website called CoinGecko. I'm going to share my screen on CoinGecko because CoinGecko, because I don't just mine, I also trade and look at different other things as well in the industry. And this is super exciting for me as well. Can you all see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. You can see CoinGecko. So cool. So we can see Bitcoin Vault. This is the Bitcoin Vault because Bitcoin Vault can track it on CoinGecko. And you can see what the general markets feel is about the future value of the coin. And this is very looking much at the short-term future, the 24-hour view. So where they will go in the market, how it's going to work on CoinMeal, Liquid, and all the other exchanges and so on. And you can see the market is very 53% is very bullish on it, and 47 is bearish on it. Now, what excites me about it is I take the full view when Bitcoin Vault was created. We can see the market curve of it. Now, this is about 8 months. But if I overlay the last 8 months of Bitcoin, which is this little option here, if I click on it, we can see the orange line appears, and the orange line is Bitcoin. Bitcoin Vault mimics exactly the similar same patterns on the trading as Bitcoin does, and that is super exciting because yes, it's built on a Bitcoin core, but if it starts following the same pattern as Bitcoin, that means if Bitcoin has another bull run, Bitcoin Vault has another potential to follow Bitcoin in it. It's been following the same pattern on Bitcoin for the last 6 months. And this is getting me super excited on it. You can have a look at the different exchanges on here as well. It tells you where what the different exchanges are selling it as well. So, but this is what excites me because you can see the beginning here is no gray. The gray lines are going up is very small. That means the volume, the amount of money going in exchanges. We can see the amount of money going into the exchanges is quite high at the moment. So there's a lot more money going into it. And then lastly, it's a website I follow as well. This is an independent website. They do a lot of analysis for various different things. If I click on home first, just to give you an overview of what they're looking at. They look at stocks, they look at crypto, they look at ETFs, real estate across the world. And they work out if it's going to be profitable to invest in anything in the future. Now, if I go here on forecast and I click on crypto assets forecast, because I want to look at the cryptocurrency space, and I want to see these guys do different analysis in the market. They look at technical analysis. They do this other type of trading analysis to see what the real value is for the future. Can you everybody just mute themselves, a bit of a background noise thing. So BTC should be
Shaun, you're muted.
Oh, I went
I
mute.
think maybe Paul, maybe Paul muted everyone.
Yeah, maybe.
So rewind a little bit, please. Thank you.
Awesome. So I'm a bit excited here because the current price of the market is around $115 at the moment. You can subscribe to the website and pay. You can get the next 7-day view. But they estimate based on their market technical analysis for traders is that it has a possibility to reach 1,000. It's not guaranteed it's going to get to 1,000, but it has the possibility to reach this value. And I also show you on a graph, short-term graphs, what the market is doing and how the market really is trading in it, and what they expect Bitcoin Vault to do for 2020 and 2021. They expect the market for it to go up. So is it worth holding on to this? This is going to be extremely worth holding on to it. They also give you analysis based on what they perceive the currency is worth. For instance, will Bitcoin Vault price grow, rise, or go up? And they will tell you here the Bitcoin price will go up. They estimate to be that in 1 year. They also reckon that within 1 year, it's 772 possible to go up. It's not a guarantee. There's no guarantee in life. That's number one to remember. Will Bitcoin price fall or drop? They put it down as no on their analysis. So this is what I tend to follow. This is how I try to see if something's got value for me to hold. This is a website I've been following. Oh my word, I think 2016, 2017, I've been following this website. You can literally go in here and go look at the other forecasts on Bitcoin as well. The forecast on Bitcoin is that Bitcoin will go up. And we know, based on CoinGecko, that Bitcoin Vault is mimicking the same trading pattern as Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up, so will Bitcoin Vault goes back up. And it will follow the same patterns. And these are independent people who trade stocks, do real estate, they do analysis around this. So this is what really excites me about Bitcoin Vault. And the fact that we, in a stage where we mine it, we're in a part of the position where we create it. It's not even on the mass exchanges. It's not yet available on Coinbase and Binance. That means we, like right in the beginning where Bitcoin was, 2009, when it was just maybe Mt. Gox existed back then. And there's only one exchange. And a few people starting to promote it. And this has really got huge potential on it. Some people might, in the near future, and I'm very bullish on Bitcoin because I believe Bitcoin will be 28,000 in end of next year, where most people won't be able to get into Bitcoin at 28,000, but they will be able to get into Bitcoin Vault at $1,000, $2,000. And it's mimicking the same pattern. Wealth is not built overnight. This is something you have to work on and collect and keep it. So one of my missions is really to tell people, if you mine it at the moment, don't sell it because you're selling wealth away. It's like owning a gold mine and giving your gold away that you mine for paper money. And paper money, as we know, has no value because things is attached to inflation or money devalues. Things cost more and more, but this is actually going up in price. It's the opposite. So this is well worth hanging on to. So I can talk for a long time. Sorry, Paul, over to you.
No, I mean, it's so exciting to be able to do this again after, since the days of Bitcoin. And this is exciting. I'm excited to be involved with this. I hope that everybody here is really excited to mine, for this mining opportunity. Thank you for all the information, Shaun, that you've given us. I don't know if Fundi wants to add more.
Are you muted there, Fundi?
Oh, no, I have nothing to add, guys. Yeah, I'm just excited. I am, over the moon. It's like I'm even meeting Hanna for the first time or hearing her for the first time. And you guys, all the insight that you're bringing in. So yeah, I want to sign up again.
Oh yeah, well,
good thing I can buy many accounts, so I'm signing up again.
Yeah, well, the great thing about here, we're talking about a real business with physical operation, with physical offices. Hanna mentioned earlier that she went to Kazakhstan to visit the actual mining operation. We're not talking about something abstract, some kind of scheme that is moving in the internet. This is real money going into this, real people working behind this. Yes, cryptocurrencies, we all believe in cryptocurrencies, but have they got adoption? No, it's not. I mean, you cannot pay with Bitcoin everywhere you go, but of course we can exchange our Bitcoin and our Bitcoin Vault into fiat currency, which is the currency that most people, most countries use. And we can exchange it and use it for our everyday lives, But it's a real business, it's a real operation. Hanna probably can share with you maybe more information about her visit to Kazakhstan, but I'm excited to be in this for sure.
What I will do is, if anyone's got a question, you want to ask a question to myself, Paul, or Fundi or Hanna, just unmute yourself and ask the question. I can try my best to answer it. If I can't answer it correctly, I'll just smile.
Shaun, we also have Dimpo on the call. She came in just a little bit late. Yeah, she's here, and I don't know if she's got something to say. Dimpo, my leader.
Oh yeah, you've been.
Where are you?
Come on, Dimpo. I haven't spoken for a while. Welcome.
Wow, good evening, guys. Good evening. Yeah, Shaun, we haven't spoken in a while. I think this is my first time meeting Paul. Definitely not the last. So, hey guys, and welcome. And I just want to thank my leader, Hanna, for making it here within a short space of time. She's a very busy woman and a busy leader. She's got a lineup of meetings, but she made sure that she gives us a little bit of her time. So I very much appreciate that. Yeah, guys, you've got something big. You've got something big there. The analysis you've just given us is just on another level. Sometimes we just look at things at face value, and also just by comparing with what we know already, and just project the future of the coin. But now when we go deep in analysis, then at least it means now that we are getting broader information and also getting a deeper insight of what we are in, and yeah, with facts, because that is exactly what we want here. Everything must be factual. Everything we need to, as Hanna has just explained, before she brought this to us, she had to make sure that everything is factual, not just take things at face value or by word of mouth that, yeah, this is good, whatever, but make sure that everything is by the book as it is said. So yeah, so I'm so happy, guys, and excited. I know that we're gonna pull this off, and yeah, we the sky is not even the limit at this point. We just need to accumulate, and more coins on a daily basis. That's all. And hopefully that will be coming to the UK very soon.
Oh, yes, yes. So we started to build out. We've got a couple of people in the World Business Club on here as well. We've got Leslie on here. We've got Isabella. So Leslie, you have any questions? Because you also just recently joined on us with Mining City. You also love it just like us. Isabella is on with us as well. There's quite a I'm gonna have to go to the other page as well where other people are. Because I saw Guy and I saw a few other people, Sharonita. Wonderful. So we've got a few people in the UK on. We're going to start building it out in the UK as well. So if anybody's got a question, just fire away. If you're concerned about a question about the value of the coin, or maybe you want to know more about the mining, maybe you're mining already and there's something unclear, just ask the question.
So Shaun, someone asked me, where can we exchange BTC-V? I wrote here in a private message that you can go to CoinMarketCap, search for BTC-V, and in there it gives you the options of all the exchanges that host this crypto, and that you can open an account with those exchanges, and there you can exchange for Bitcoin or for whatever other crypto there is, and then of course move that to your hot wallet. I think in South Africa, Luno, in the UK, crypto.com or Wirex, one of those, and you exchange it to pounds or to rands or to euros.
And if I just share my screen again, because we go back to CoinGecko quickly, just to answer that as well, just to give you an overview. Now this is on CoinGecko. We can see the price, which I showed you before, but as I mentioned before at the bottom, it shows you the marketplace. The marketplace is not just the mining where it's created. It needs to, for something to be created, it needs to have a demand and a supply. So it needs to be sold in a market. So it doesn't help you make furniture and there's nobody buying the furniture from you. Otherwise, you know, your furniture don't have any value other than value for yourself. So it needs to go in a marketplace. So the marketplaces for BTC Vault will be Liquid, Baykex, if I pronounce it right, Albank, Hotbit. You can see this all the exchanges, and you can see what it trades against as well. So people traded as traders in crypto space, they can trade Bitcoin Vault against Bitcoin, against the US dollar, and even Tether they can trade it against as well. So you can see the different percentages, the different prices. Now, as people talk about prices, we always see the prices as one value, the $114 or $400 or $1,000 for the coin. But All these exchanges are independent of each other. So the one exchange might sell it for 115, the other one might sell it for 114. And people can do arbitrage in the corner coin because they
Take
can
from
buy
that.
it low here and sell it higher up here on a different level. Then it starts creating arbitrage. And this is how the market develops. Because this is what we want to happen on this coin, is the market to develop around the coin. Because if the market develops, people are going to see it, they're going to buy it, they're going to trade it, it's going to give us more value. So this is a little bit of an overview on why and where you can exchange it. Anybody got a question? I see there's a few people in the chat. So,
I would like to give
questions, okay. Sean, could you kindly send me a link to the chat?
So I remember back when I was explaining mining to someone, for those who are not in the crypto space, he said, what is that? Basically it's just miners basically processed the transactions, and they earn the reward, and the reward is paid in Bitcoin Vault. So for putting your computer power to work, you're gonna earn some coins for that. Then I remember trying to explain that to my cousin in Panama, and she said to me, Paul, I don't care how the technology works. I don't care when I press the switch, what actually happens when I press the switch. I just want the light to come on. You know, don't explain to me what was behind it. I said, I said, okay, cousin. So when you press the switch, the light comes on. When you buy computational power, you will earn some money. Is that easy? And she, right, that's easy. Okay, so what do I need to do? Okay. So it was that simple. So
and on Bitcoin Vault as well, as Paul explained about the light, which is really good on it. What I also found, which I really like about it, even though you mine it and in your back office in Mining City, you have a wallet and you can keep your Bitcoin in there. But they also have a Bitcoin Vault app on your iPhone and on your Android. So you can actually go and download your own wallet, a Bitcoin Vault wallet on your mobile. And you can actually move your coins from there and store it on your mobile phone. As I said, storing it and keeping it is called, what we call in the crypto space, is HODL. Hold on for dear life is what HODL stands for. And hold on for dear life, as we look at, for instance, this coin is very new, but I want to show you guys what it means to hold on for dear life. And I'm going to show you based on Bitcoin. If I just type it up. Wait. And I'm going to share my screen in a second. And this is what people did with the cryptocurrency space when Bitcoin started. They started to hodl Bitcoin and hold it on for dear life. And if we do the same with Bitcoin Vault, we can have the same effect of with Bitcoin as they had with Bitcoin, because this is the Bitcoin rich list. This is the people who hold on for dear life. They hodl. These guys don't sell the Bitcoin. If they do move it, they move a little bit. You can see there's the top wallet. It's a Hobby cold storage wallet. This guy owns 243,000 Bitcoins. It could be a person, it could be a company. You can see the value of it in it. We can see he did make a transaction out of his wallet for the first time out in 2019 and made another transaction out this year. But we can see some of these wallets don't move because these people are holding on because they know Bitcoin will go to 28. And they know it will go from 28 to 40, from 40 to 100. Because this is the nature of the game with crypto. The same if you hold on with Bitcoin Vault. This could be your wallet in 5 years from now, 10 years from now. People need to, the part of hold on for dear life, see this is not just my means to make money, because your money you can make via introducing people to the business. You can get commission from that. That is your fast cash. But keeping hold onto the coin, this is your pension fund. This is your retirement fund. Can you imagine this guy if he bought all of this and he mined his coins back in 2009 and he hasn't spent it? And in 2009 he was 30. He's now what, 40 something. He's got another 20 years to go, and this Bitcoin go to 100,000. He's not going to have to worry about pension. He must be going to retirement when he's 45. flying across the world, just living on a minimum of the money holds. And you can have the same effect with Bitcoin Vault. If you hodl it, put it in your wallet, keep it safe. Eventually, it will go on to stuff like a Trezor wallet, which looks like that. I don't know why my screen is going all funny. Maybe I don't have enough light on it. In future, there's nothing stopping for Bitcoin Vault to go on a Trezor wallet or stopping it from going onto a Nano Ledger. So this is really a cool way of seeing this as your pension fund in my personal books. If you want to make fast cash, share it with people, get people in, because you're going to make that commission on getting people to sign up. And you can even use that commission to build up another mining contract for you if you want. So this is me going on because I can talk. Back to you, Paul. Fundi. I'm conscious about the time because I know in 10 minutes you guys have to jump off and do another training session. So
I know what is. Oh, sorry, Fundi. Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. I was saying, especially with Hanna, maybe just check with her first and then close off with her so that she's on time for her meeting. Her last words from her maybe, and then.
If people want to have another question, because I see that somebody has got a hand raised, I can answer the question afterwards as well.
Okay.
So just, Hanna, do you want to give a few last words before you need to dash, and then we can carry on with people asking questions? You're muted there. Just unmute you.
You're muted, Hanna.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, I think everything has been said. Obviously, you can never learn everything in one day. So the first step is just to know that there are people already cashing out a huge amount of, return out of this in the form of Bitcoin Vault mining. It is working 100% of the time for 100% of the people that are involved. The difference is in terms of who is cashing out more. And obviously, if you're doing marketing and promotion for Mining City, you standing a chance to participate in about 35% of the revenue that comes into the company. If you're not involved in any of that, which you have the option not to do, then you're also getting rewards in mining every single day. And the beauty of this is everyone gets paid. Everyone. Just the difference is how much everyone gets paid, but there is no such thing like nobody makes money. This is like the first time you have an opportunity like this. 100% of the time, 100% of people involved are making money, small or big. That depends on what you do and which parts of the business model that you are involved in. If you are in this meeting and you are a network marketing leader, I would say there's probably like there's nothing better than this outside that you could build at the moment. I don't know anything right now as far as my knowledge until someone comes and prove it to me wrong. Top income earners, income producers are found in Mining City, and this is a company only 2 years. So if you are up for a big kind of, income, you are a big business builder, then absolutely, this is going to be very exciting for you. Yeah, and you know what? You get involved today, you wait 10 days, and then every day after that, every single day, every 24 hours, you're collecting Bitcoin. This is so cool. If you decide to share it, you make more money. If you don't decide to share it, you still make money. Everything is fine. So I hope to see you on board, and thank you so much. I'm about to go into another meeting in 5 minutes also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hanna. We have a question here. Does the money that you earn from mining Bitcoins get taxed?
Okay, so depending on the country, I believe there are different people from different countries, so I wouldn't be able to advise or give opinion. The best person would be your tax practitioner in the country where you live to find out how you should be, accountable to your tax. I do pay tax in a country where I live, but it's something that you have to deal with your tax practitioner or your accountant.
That's great. Can I ask everyone to turn on your camera and just give us a wave so we can see everybody's faces and say thank you to Hanna? Everyone just wave and put your cameras on so we can see. Come on, let's wave. Awesome, because other people will see this on social media as well. Let's get it going, guys. Share this opportunity. If
Oh,
you
thank
want to change your life, change other people's lives as well.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Bye,
Bye.
sweet.
Thank you, Hannah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, amazing.
Bye.
You look better with the cameras open.
Yeah, we're gonna sustain it. He's busy playing here.
So, anyone's got a question as well, will ask me and Paul and
Hi
Fundi.
guys.
Far away. Greg, I think you muted me. Good. Right. Let's see. That one is joining. So, any more questions? Anything that people want to ask?
I'm also here for questions. If anyone has got a question,
Mm-hmm.
I can also assist.
Fantastic. So, the next thing is what we can do is we can arrange another Zoom call again. It's good to have a team meeting and build it up, because the more people we have on a call and it goes onto Facebook, it's going to go on my YouTube channel as well. So people will be able to catch up on this, because other people, when they see people, they know that the business is real. They know they can come on our Zooms, they can ask us questions. And that is super key. Hello, Guy. I haven't seen you for a while. Good stuff.
Oh no,
Awesome.
I've been really busy.
Good stuff, buddy.
Hello.
Um,
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Yes.
Yes. Can I ask a question, man?
Yeah.
Of course.
What is advantageous between mining the Bitcoin and also buying the Bitcoin to hold it for future? What's the best there? Or do you have to do both of them? Do you have to mine and also buy to hold?
No, that is a great question, because this is a question I get a lot of times that people ask me. Do I mine? Do I buy? What is the best way to collect it? What I say to people is, in the industry, you need to look at something that's profitable. So if it gets to mining, what is the most profitable to mine? So at the moment, we know Bitcoin Vault is the most profitable to mine. So I will mine that Bitcoin Vault. Bitcoin at the moment is very difficult to mine, because there's less and less Bitcoins in the market because of what is known as halving. So I won't mine necessarily Bitcoin, but I will buy Bitcoin, but I will mine Bitcoin Vault, because this is very profitable. And I will still buy the coin as well, because if I buy more and hold it, I increase my equity in my crypto portfolio. So for me personally, this is what I would do now. Each person's situation is different. Some people cannot afford to buy on a regular basis, but they maybe can afford $300 or $600 for the mining. So I would say start with that. Get yourself started and start making that money, so you can have an income to purchase more as you go along as well. Does that help?
Yeah, and the way quite often Bitcoin gets referred to as the digital gold. So if you think about it like that, you can buy gold and store it in your house, or you can buy a part of a mining operation in gold and receive gold every day or every month. Which one would you rather do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Lastly, I understand the once the currency goes up. When do you expect it to rise again? Yes.
Okay, there's a lot of factors that can have an impact on the cryptocurrency market. At the moment in the world is going into a global recession, which could even hit the depression state. So the question is, at this point in time, yeah, the crypto prices have dropped a little bit. So has the S&P, so has the Nasdaq dropped as well, so has the New York Stock Exchange dropped as well, because larger investors is needing paper money. Because they need paper money because they need to make sure all their bills is paid, and they have some money to pay for food when the market crash. There's a massive market crash going to happen. And also, they are wanting to buy Bitcoin, because certain cryptocurrencies could be Bitcoin Vault, it could be like Ethereum, it could be Litecoin, and gold and silver at a cheap rate. They don't want to buy at an expensive rate, because when the market crashes, they're going to move their money out of the stock markets into crypto, gold, and silver. And that's when the price is going to be extraordinarily expensive for it. And this is not just me making it up. Every big recession in the world, this is happening. Before Bitcoin, gold was the main player in recessions. If the stock market crashed, people put money into gold. Nowadays, people put money into crypto and gold and silver. So they want the price to go down because they want to get more value for money, and the price will go up. How long it will take? Well, nobody's got a crystal ball. I would say it really depends on the volumes going into the market, how fast the market is going to go down, and how fast more venture capital people coming in. We recently seen, I don't know if you guys know Peter Schiff. Most of you might know Peter Schiff. He's actually one of the biggest hedge fund owners in America. He's also the biggest promoter of gold and silver, and he said he will never buy crypto. And what happened this week? He admitted he was wrong about Bitcoin. And if he moves into it, can you imagine what his investors are going to do? Follow him. If he say Bitcoin is good, they will buy it, and they want to buy cheap. So the price can go up and they can sell high when the market recovers again. But this is how the market moves. Markets move in this way, so there's no guarantee. Does that help?
Yes, it helps. But I think you watch the trends of the rise and fall, and you expect it maybe to rise at some stage. But I don't have that those graphs that tells me that tell me the trend of it going up and going down, so that I can predict that at least it's going to go up at some stage, which is soon or maybe later in the years.
I've put down in the chat the link to Wallet Investor, so it gives you a bit of an update. Personally, I think, this is my personal opinion, I think that Bitcoin in the crypto market will go down a little bit more. And the main reason for this is because the problem in the crypto world, it's not the crypto world, it's more for Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is traded on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which is called the CME, and it's traded as a future. Now, a future means is basically people will come in and buy a contract. That is, the people buy it as venture capital people. This is hedge funds and banks, and they gamble with it on a stock market called the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. And they will buy it and say the Bitcoin price will go up about 20 or 30% or 30%. And that contract is valid for like 6 months. But the problem with Chicago Mercantile Exchanges, they only trade Monday to Friday, and then weekends they take break. The rest of the crypto world runs 7 days a week, it doesn't stop. So what are the big venture capitalists want to do is they want to, what we call, so they want to fill the gap. They want to fill the gaps where they didn't trade on weekends. So the price will go down to that price level when they bought in the futures contract. And then we'll see the price start shooting up. Now, might we go down a bit more? I think there's a potential for a little bit more, but I think the next potential for that, once it starts moving up, you're going to get Bitcoin to about $13,000. That's, I think it's going to reach to that level. And I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. I still believe Bitcoin will be anything between 12,000 and 15,000 by the end of the year. So I'm still following what Wallet Investor tells me as well in this space. So I still believe Bitcoin Vault will go anything between $800 and $1,000 by the end of the year. That's my personal opinion.
Can I just add on, Shaun, on your response? Thank you. You see, Mr. Kwinana, this is why we usually say it is safer for people, especially who do not know much about trading or cryptocurrencies, to mine. Because when you are mining, you just pay the initial amount of money. You don't have to watch it. You give it to a company that has the expertise that gives you the mining power in return, and everything is done on your behalf. For example, now with what you call Bitcoin Vault, it's been going down. Do you know that I have not been checking the graphs? I don't even, I'm not an expert on graphs, but I've been making money all of these days that Bitcoin Vault, whether it's going up the graph is up or the graph is down. I don't know which way the candles have to point for me to be paid, but because I am paid based on the activity of the production of the coin, I don't have to worry about the graphs. What Shaun and Paul were adding here in terms of all of those sites where we can check info, it's because as we are now getting more and more involved in this, you know, we will want to verify some of the information and all of that. So we normally say that get in, get started, and you will learn while you are earning. And mining, by far, it's the only part or the only place that has afforded me that opportunity, because I tried trading before, but I found that I need to learn a lot and I have to be extra careful when it comes to trading. Whereas here, I can't lose money. I'm on a 3-year contract and I am earning either way, any day. And whatever little I have accumulated, when that graph points the right direction, that which I have earned grows. So this is much safer. Mining, you don't have to stress much about graphs, but obviously as the time goes, your curiosity will add on and you will learn and learn on more things. But mining is the safest, I think.
Thank you,
Thank
Fundi.
you very much.
There is a question here. Hi guys, if I pass away, does my family be able to withdraw the money? And how? Fundi, have you come across this question before?
Let me try and answer that.
Or yeah, Limpo, yeah.
Let me try and answer that. You know, there are, when you have put your money into any kind of investment, you always make sure that your family benefits. This is how, okay, let me first put a disclaimer. This is my opinion on this question. You always make sure that your family will know that you have a certain asset that is kept in a certain place of investment, so that whenever you are gone or you are no more, they are able to access that asset. So in my own view, if you know that you have Bitcoins, you have Bitcoin vaults that are kept somewhere, it is now at your own discretion to make sure that those Bitcoins or Bitcoin vaults, your family would be able to access them after your passing. Because this is why in Bitcoin, we have a certain percentage, over 30% of Bitcoins that are abundant, because nobody can claim those Bitcoins. Nobody knows who those Bitcoins belong to or how can they be accessed, because the people who owned those Bitcoins, maybe they died long time ago, maybe they don't even remember they have the Bitcoins. There's a lot of reasons that could have made those Bitcoins to be abandoned. A large portion of percentage, like 25 to 30% percentage, nobody can access the Bitcoins. So me as an individual, knowing that I have these digital assets, so it is my own responsibility to make sure that after I am gone, my family doesn't suffer poverty because I am no more. They know exactly how to access. We've got financial advisors, we've got the wills that we do with the banks or whoever, the attorneys. So you can also do the same. Make sure that you protect your assets for your generations to come.
Yeah,
Because
and the question here is that, can I withdraw the money after I'm gone? But you don't need to withdraw the money after you're gone, because the money has already been paid to your wallet. So you need to make sure that your family or your next of kin has access to your wallet, because the Bitcoin vaults actually don't need to be withdrawn. You get paid. So yeah, so all you need to do is basically tell your family where is your wallet and how to access your wallet, and maybe send an email probably to Mining City and say, I give permission to my next of kin to access my account
And
after I'm gone.
if you don't trust your family, you can always give it to me.
Oh.
Ah. I thought Paul was going to say you don't have to withdraw the money because you are gone anyway. Someone else has to.
That is what I always tell people when they ask me that question, that if you know you're going to die, make sure that I've got the passwords and the email address.
That's all we need.
Please.
That's all we need.
Please.
Just make sure, just give me the details.
But you know that I got a situation like that in another business I was involved in with mining, where the lady went into hospital on Thursday for a heart surgery, and by Thursday, in fact, when she went into hospital, she called on a sponsor, my downline, and she said, here's money that's sitting in my bank. See what you do with it. And if anything happens to me, my daughter must get that. So she signed up, and she had not even started earning or anything. By Thursday, she was gone. And I think that was a good move, because if that money was sitting in the bank, like, it's not invested really, it's just in her account. When she was no more, the partner, the other partner just brought it's her daughter. We can't, you can't refuse. And she's got mom's phones, logins, and everything, emails and everything. So we just handed, I wouldn't resist to, your child, a person's child, if they want to know, how do I access mom's account, and she's no more, so yeah, but Dimpo is very right. I fully agree as well.
So when you deal in crypto, you are your own bank. So
Yes.
the access to your funds belong to you. So if you were to die and you leave money in a bank, in a normal bank, and you don't give the bank instructions who has access to your account, then it needs to go through the courts for them to give you access to your account. But if you own your own crypto and you have it in your ledger or in your own cold wallet, you just make sure that your family get access to your wallet, because you are your own bank. And Bitcoin Vault pays you every day, so there's no money to withdraw. You just need to give access to your next of kin to your wallet.
That is key. That's key. So has anybody else got a question? Anything you want to point out? Something that you're unsure about the crypto space, unsure about the thingy? If there's not a lot, I guess we can say good night. See.
Can you just, if I can extend that question, if I pass on and my family wants to access that, can they access and also mine on their pay? Can that be changed to in their account?
Yes. So if you pass away and your family have access to your account, they can log in with your account details and then they can change. I don't think they can change the email address. They will must have to hang on to your email address, but I guess they can go to support and raise a ticket with support to get the email changed to the right email. Support will ask some security questions because they need to verify that it's a valid support ticket. So they might come back and ask for a death certificate as well, just to make sure that your email change as a precaution. But you can go and change if you pass away, your family can go and change it. Basically, the main responsibility is make sure, if you have kids, teach them crypto, teach them how to use it. This is the future of money. Deutsche Bank written a big document in 2017 and said by 2030 the whole world will be using crypto. South African rand is appearing and stuff.
So they can mine. They can mine using my profile and everything. Okay.
And they can use your profile, it goes on, and if they want to change the email address on it, I think they can change the name without changing the email address. The email addresses will have to be changed by support.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
All right, there's another question, but I don't understand it. It says, "Hi guys, lastly, is possible that you can miss to pay me? If yes, where can I query?" I'm Can someone help me to understand?
In experience, over the past 12 months or so in crypto, in Mining City, in fact, in mining as well, I've got a 3-year experience in mining. There is no day that went past without us getting paid. If there's a payment delayed, Mining City will tell you in your back office that the payment was delayed due to this and this, and it will be paid at this time. So there is just absolute, they don't even give us a space to query because they are proactive. They act before we ask.
Yeah, there's no payroll office. Everything is automated.
You're your own boss, your own bank, your own payroll in crypto. I'm going to say there's one more last question, and then I guess we can call it a night and say thank you to everyone. One more last question, so jump on if anyone wants to jump in. Ansha, just type your question in as well. And we can always carry on with the sessions a little bit, maybe next.
Just in case we go away now, if you are interested in mining Bitcoin Vault, please refer back to the person that invited you to the Zoom. Hopefully you have all their details. So yeah, just ask all the questions and refer back to the person, yeah?
Yes, and we can do different topics there in the next session as well. We can talk a little bit more about what the real future looks like for the money market in the world in terms of cryptocurrency, and what's going to be the future around it and why we should learn about it. But yeah, go out, share the opportunity, get your children involved.
We have a question, hand raised from Cabello. Hello, Cabello.
Right.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. I just wanted to find out what are the sites where I can actually see the future of the coins, and when will they be appreciating and depreciating? Because I just saw that and I like that, so that I can do a follow-up on that.
Okay, I'm going to paste the main website on here.
Okay.
And I'll go on it. I've pasted it in the chat already, but I think there's quite a few chats going on there.
Okay.
And you can find nearly every single cryptocurrency on this. If it's not on Wallet Invested, it means I haven't found any value in it. Anything they found value in will be on this on Wallet Invested.
So it's in the group chat in Zoom. Oh no, Sean, you sent it to me privately. You need to send it publicly to everyone.
Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Can you send it publicly? Can you copy it?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll get it.
You got it? I think that's what happened before.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I need to change to...
Okay, walletinvestor.com.
I must be pretending to you all this stuff. And I will send CoinGecko as well.
Yeah,
I like CoinGecko because you can actually compare things with them.
Yeah.
Do you want to add the mining up in there as well, Paul, for the mining for the...
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll if you guys want to work out your what are you gonna get paid for your mining operation?
Yeah, please, can we have that?
You need to go to this website.
Okay.
And then that's of course it depends on the exchange rate, the US dollar exchange rate, but if you take it that today is the value, then it will give you today's sort of return for your mining.
Awesome. Right, yeah, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for every one of you who make your time available to jump on the Zoom tonight. Come and listen to me and Paul and Hannah and Fundi and thank you so much. It's a wonderful opportunity. And let's get the ball rolling.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Everyone.
Thanks, guys. It's been awesome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Shaun, thank you, Paul.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Shaun.
very much, Shaun. Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Leslie.
Bye.
See you
Gone.
soon.